Good afternoon. Welcome on into another episode from Day One. Today we go to a subset trying to run his trick on the wrong sheriff. Courtesy of Van Bellion.
Welcome back to the Van Bellion channel, guys. Today we head to Texas, where a whiny sovereign citizen attempts the right to travel script on the wrong Liberty County Sheriff's deputy, who not only calls this guy out on his BS, but then shuts him down, and then, when he refuses to comply, removes his car window. Right, let's get into the video.
What's up with it?
It shows it expired in 20.
Well, I'm just traveling.
Traveling?
I'm not doing business.
You're not doing business?
No. What is your name and badge number?
Deputy Earhart, 1 David 47.
Deputy Earhart?
Yes, sir.
What is
David,
the number?
1 David, 1D,
1D
47.
47. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm with the Liberty County Sheriff's Department.
I see that.
Okay, you got your driver's license on you?
I mean, what does it matter? What do I need it for?
What do you mean, what does it matter?
Well, do we not have a Fourth Amendment in this country? Are we still in America? You're pulling me over for a sticker.
Yes,
You
sir.
just pulled a guy over in there for who knows what, and you're just sitting out there waiting for me. As soon as I pull up, I mean, this is what you're doing right now. You're extorting the people.
No,
I don't. It's your job to extort the people.
It's my job.
It's your job to
Do
extort
traffic.
Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Okay, first of all, it's oath, not whatever came out of your mouth then. And secondly, being lectured about extortion from a guy pulling the right to travel scam over an expired inspection sticker is the height of hypocrisy.
Did you?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, so that should be what your job is, the Constitution. I should be able to freely travel without having to pay dividends to. I mean, the Supreme Court's already ruled this. I don't need a driver's license to travel. I don't need a sticker on my car. I don't need registration. I don't need forced insurances. All of this is tyranny, sir. Understand that what I'm standing for your rights too, your children's rights, for us to be able to travel freely in this country. It's a shame what's happening in this country. I don't mean hostility towards you, but it's like, come on, dude, I'm not bothering anybody. I'm coming to get some food and go back to my place.
Okay, so let me get this right.
Okay.
You're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway, correct?
Private property that I own. I am
Okay,
traveling
I'm
in
not
my
saying-
private property.
I'm not saying you don't own the
And
vehicle.
the Supreme Court's already ruled that the byways, waterways is for the people. We live in America. The people do not need to have forced insurances, mandate, none of that stuff.
So what you're trying to explain to me is
This is for commerce. But if you're a bus driver, if you're doing commerce, that's what this whole system is for. That's what you should be enforcing. You have to have it because you're out here doing commerce. I don't. I'm one of the people. Just like when you take that hat off and you take that uniform off and you're one of the people outside of the clock, then you have the same liberty. You don't need stickers either for your car, your personal vehicle. You don't.
Well, that's absolutely false. You're either relying on an outdated and cherry-picked definition of the word driver, or the federal definition of a motor vehicle, which only applies to the enforcement of federal statutes, or both. Either way, this cop is enforcing state statutes, which say you need a license, registration and insurance. Also, if your vehicle has gone 2 or 3 years without a safety inspection, then it shouldn't be anywhere near the road.
okay, so what you're telling me is, according to you, for me to operate my personal vehicle on a public roadway, I don't have to have a sticker.
Nope.
I don't have to have a driver's license. I don't have to have insurance.
Supreme Court's already ruled it. Constitution, supreme law of the land.
So then why is it against the law? Why is it
It's
a
not
traffic
against.
citation?
Why was it okay?
Class C misdemeanor.
Why was it okay to have slaves?
We're not
It used to
talking
be
about slaves.
legal.
We're
No, I'm
talking
just
about
saying it used to be
traffic
legal. Traffic violations do not supersede the Constitution.
It's still
Any
against the
policy?
law.
No.
It's a Class C
Constitution.
misdemeanor.
Constitution's at
So
the top.
Look, this is the deal.
I mean, comparing slavery laws to traffic laws has got to be one of the dumbest things a sovereign citizen has ever said to justify his position. He should be arrested just for that statement alone.
I asked you for your driver's license,
That's fine.
so you can issue me your
Do you
driver's
suspect me of a
license.
crime?
You're committing a crime. You're operating a motor vehicle.
Is there
on a
That's
public...
not a crime, sir.
Hey, I let you speak. Let me speak.
Okay.
It's a classic misdemeanor to operate a motor vehicle on a public roadway if it does not have current registration. You do not operate a Texas or another state valid driver's license, or you do not have proof of insurance on that vehicle at that time. All three of them are a classic misdemeanor, which is...
If you're doing commerce.
Let me finish.
Okay.
You see, there is no if you're in commerce. You pulled that from your backside, or it's something you downloaded from the internet, which, thinking about it, is the same thing, really.
Which is either a citation and or you can be taken to jail for
I'm
it.
sure you
So
can
now
do
I'm
whatever
gonna
you
ask
want to do.
again, Do you have a Texas or do you have a driver's license?
I legally have a Fourth Amendment.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you're not going to give me your driver's license.
I don't. Have I committed a crime?
Registration.
That's
yes,
not
sir.
a crime,
It's a
sir.
classic
That is not
misdemeanor.
a
It is
crime.
citation.
Show me a victim. Where's the victim? A crime constitutes there's a victim.
No, sir.
Where's the victim? Show me the victim. Who's the victim
So
here?
are you or are you not going to give me your driver's
Dude,
license?
you realize what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm doing my job.
You're shaking me down.
No, sir, I'm not.
You're shaking me down.
No, sir, I'm not.
Get over yourself. You shook yourself down the day you swallowed this sovereign citizen BS, and now you're going to make an even bigger mistake by calling for a supervisor, so please carry on.
Do you have a supervisor?
Yeah.
Can you call him?
Call him as in
I want to
for-
talk. I want him here right now so I can talk to him.
You want to hear him as in you want to talk to him about what?
I want him here so that I can talk to him. Clearly, you're not understanding what I'm trying to tell you. You still think I'm breaking the... You think... Let me turn this off. Can I turn my car off?
Yeah, you can turn your car off.
Well, the AC's just freezing me.
A sovereign citizen demanding a supervisor because they believe they have some secret knowledge that never gets passed down to their subordinates still amuses me to this day. You really do have to be living in an alternate reality to believe that.
What I'm trying to explain to you, sir, and I'm trying to be just one man to another.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that you're used to pulling people over for this kind of stuff, but what I'm trying to convey to you is that this is not right. This is not, morally, this is not right. This does not pertain, because this doesn't pertain to the people. The people are free, and this is, there's already case record of this. You can look this up.
Okay, first of all, spare us all the fake morals. You're not doing this for anyone other than yourself. You're not fighting for rights. You're just being a nuisance and a danger to other road users by driving illegally. And thanks to this video, we now know what happens when you guys get into an accident. You just flee and refuse to identify. And secondly, we've done the whole looking up case law thing. It doesn't wash, and it never did. Because the cases you guys cite are either cherry-picked or straight up fabricated.
You have a right to your opinion and what you believe is right.
The Constitution
But
is what you should be upholding. The right of the people to travel freely, to be free.
Okay.
This is still a free country. Do you believe in that?
Correct, it is.
So then don't you think it's kind of antithetical to the Constitution to have this kind of system in place where we can pull you over and shake you down and say, hey, you haven't paid your monthly fee or your yearly fee sticker. So much of this stuff in this country, little by little, they're eroding our freedoms. Our grandchildren, who knows what the country's going to be like then, and we keep going this direction we're going. In your heart of hearts, have I caused anybody harm?
Right, so before you start making claims about traffic laws being antithetical to the Constitution, you might want to read the 10th Amendment. Or is that amendment a no-go area for you guys because of what it represents? Also, I'm not sure why he's citing 502-003, a Texas statute that doesn't apply to this situation, while ignoring others that do. That's the cherry picking I was talking about. Oh, and this statute stays on the screen for a while and pops back up randomly as if to prove a point, which it fails miserably at. The more you see it, the more it reminds you of how dumb the person who put it there is.
I never said you did.
Okay, but why are we sitting here right now having this conversation? I'm just trying to go, my food's getting...
Because your registration is 2 years expired, which is a Class C misdemeanor, which is against the law.
If I was maybe a bus driver...
It doesn't matter. It's on a public roadway. You're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway with expired registration. Therefore, and now you won't give me your driver's license or prove to me that you even have insurance on the vehicle.
Because I don't need any of that.
Let me ask you a question, okay? Man to man, as you told me.
Okay.
What happens if I let you go a mile down the road down here, and you wreck this car and hit somebody?
Well, then
Then what?
Well, then there's going to be something to deal with. Then we're going to have a real.
I'm secure at the moment.
we're going to have a real reason
But
to
if
have an
you hit
interaction.
them, if you hit them, you're at fault. So therefore, you don't have insurance to cover
then,
the
then
damages.
I'm going to have to deal with it, right?
Same
I'm going to be
difference.
out of pocket. I'm going to be either get sued, I'm going to go to jail. Something's going to happen, right?
Wait, so did I hear that correctly? You're saying the injured party would have to sue you to get compensation from an accident that you caused? And that's if you even stayed around long enough to give your details, which I'm not convinced you would, because you're already refusing to identify to law enforcement, so why would you stick around to give your details to some random person you injured? Especially knowing the cost. And this is not me assuming, we now have evidence of an uninsured soft sit with this guy's same mindset leaving the scene of an accident, refusing to identify and then mocking the victim. Thanks to this video. Never believe or trust a word that comes out of a soft sit's mouth.
This is, again, okay?
Okay.
I stopped you for the registration.
I understand.
Okay. I'm doing my job.
I understand. I get it. I don't hate you, man. I'm not against you.
I ask you again. Are you willing to give me your driver's license and proof of insurance on the vehicle?
Okay, I don't have to do any of those things because can I speak with a supervisor?
Step out. Yeah, I'll get my supervisor down there. Step out.
Okay, are you gonna arrest me?
Yeah, take your seatbelt
Okay, well,
off.
you want me to give you my ID then? Under threat of arrest, I'll give you my ID. You didn't tell me you were gonna arrest me.
I told you twice to give me your ID. You don't want to. If you refuse,
Okay, I didn't say. I just said I didn't have to. If I under threat of arrest, I will submit my ID.
Let me finish. I explained to you that operating this motor vehicle.
And I disagree.
Let me finish.
I understand. I disagree.
Let me finish without
Okay.
cutting me off.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain it to you. I'm trying to be respectful to you as well.
I understand.
I told you, operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway with expired registration is a Class C misdemeanor. I told you, failing to produce your driver's license and proof of insurance upon demand is also a Class C misdemeanor, and or you can be arrested.
What's the statute for that?
What's the statute for what?
For submitting, for just submit. If you just ask me, I need to see your driver's license.
So this is your last chance. You can produce your driver's license right now, as I asked you, or you will go to jail for failure to produce your driver's
under
license.
threat of arrest.
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you that is the law.
I'm just saying, if I don't give it to you, you're gonna arrest me, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm under threat of arrest. I'm under duress right now to submit.
No, sir.
You're saying if I don't give it to you, you're gonna arrest me.
If you don't want to give it to me, you don't have to.
No, but you're gonna take me to jail if I don't. You're gonna impound my vehicle. All this stuff's gonna happen, right? Right? That's what you're gonna do to me?
No, sir.
Okay, I don't want that to happen, sir.
That is not a threat. I am telling you that if you do not do that, that is what is going to happen.
That's what's going to happen. Okay. I'm not. I don't doubt that you would do that. I'm not trying to challenge you, sir.
I'm not trying to challenge you while challenging every word uttered by this deputy. I swear, these guys make my teeth itch.
It's simple, man. All you got to do is give it. If that's it,
Well,
guess what? I do my
if
little
you're going to
business
arrest
on
me
your
for
way.
not giving it to you, then I will give it to you.
Do you
But
understand?
that's basically what you're telling me. You're saying I'm going to be arrested if I don't give it to you, right?
Because
I mean,
you're
just so this is
refusing
being
the ID.
recorded. This is being
That's
recorded.
fine. This is being recorded too. You
Okay,
can record all you
so
want
then I'm
to.
going to reach for my wallet now and give it to you because I don't want to be arrested. You know, I got animals I got to take care of right now that I got to go back to.
Well, you chose to drive illegally and then drag a 5 or 10 minute traffic stop into a 40-minute stop that ends with you losing your car window and a trip to jail. You made that choice, nobody else. Maybe you should think about that while you're sitting in that jail cell. And maybe your animals can get themselves a more responsible owner while you're away.
I mean, it's real simple, man.
It's not real simple though, man. This is tyranny. This is sad what is happening to our country. I can't go to the dollar store, get a couple gallons of milk without fear that I'm gonna go to jail, get my car impounded. Like, dude, this is tyranny,
All
man.
you gotta do is give me your driver's license.
No,
and insurance.
but we have a constitution. We have a 4th Amendment to be secure in our persons, papers, and effects. That's the 4th Amendment that you swore to upheld. You swore to upheld that, and now you're going against your oath.
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay, first of all, you chose a method of transport that requires a license, registration and insurance to get to the dollar store. Nobody else. You could have walked, ridden a bike or even taken the bus, but you chose that method, so deal with the consequences like a man instead of whining about tyranny like a child. Motor vehicle regulations have been around since the beginning of the motor vehicle. And secondly, no, this deputy is not in violation of the 4th Amendment and by extension his oath by asking you to identify yourself when you've committed several traffic infractions.
I'm not. My job is to...
Okay, I'm clearly not going to change your mind. So here it is. You know.
Well, why is it out of here? Because let me guess, you're saying that you shouldn't have to renew it because of
Because we
constitutional
don't.
right?
Well, I'm not doing commerce. From my understanding, and I could be mistaken.
Okay, I'm gonna close your door. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if we'd done this from the start, how hard was this?
I know, but I'm trying to stand for our rights, man.
You can stand for your rights. I don't have a problem with you standing for your rights at all. I encourage you to stand for your rights. But as you stand for your rights, when I took that oath and I put this uniform on and my hat, as you call it, I have a certain job I have to perform. This is part of my job. Traffic code, traffic violation.
I understand.
That's all this is.
I understand. But if let's just, can we do a hypothetical?
You can do what you
Let's
want.
just say that tomorrow they write a law that you in your heart of hearts know is just wrong. I don't know what it is, but let's just agree that whatever it is something that in your heart of hearts you know is not right. Are you going to go out there and enforce it? Let's say tomorrow they say, hey, you know what? Gun confiscation, you got to go and round them all up. Are you going to go? Are you going to be the ones to carry out that?
Then that's a choice I have to make at that time.
It's hypothetical. It's just hypothetical.
I understand it, and I'm answering your questions you asked me. That's a choice that every officer, including myself, will have to make at that time. Do we put this uniform on and enforce something we don't believe in? Or do you say, you know what, I'm not going to do that, and you hang your uniform up and go find you another job? That's a choice we'll all have to make if that happens. As of this point in time, that's not happened. I don't stop you for any other reason that I've ever been stopped in my personal vehicle.
Right, so he did identify, but not to the satisfaction of the deputy, apparently, so we're back to square one on that one. But we do finally get rid of that Texas statute from the screen for now, which, like I said, doesn't apply to him because states, unlike a political subdivision or a local city, can and do require registration. Many of you already knew this because this is one of their arguments against registration. Anyway, the supervisor in the form of a sergeant from Onalaska PD has arrived as backup.
Okay. What department are you with?
Onalaska PD.
Okay, Onalaska PD. What is your name, sir?
Sergeant Prince.
Sergeant Prince. Yeah. And do you have a badge number?
604.
604. Okay.
You pulled over because you don't have a license plate.
I figured that. I'm not driving.
Yeah, we're not going to play the sovereign citizen thing.
I'm not a sovereign citizen.
We're not going to do that.
I'm an American national.
So here's the deal. I need a driver's license and a proof of insurance.
Okay. What can we talk about this?
I need a driver's license.
I'm not driving though. You see, I have it posted right here, not for hire.
Yeah, like winding your window up is going to prevent the inevitable. All that does is make you look guilty and uncooperative.
Sir, I don't want a problem with you. But, I mean, you're already coming off like hostile towards me.
I'm not. I need a driver's license and a proof of insurance.
Okay, can we talk about this? Because I have all the documents right here.
A driver's license and a proof of insurance.
Okay. Hold on. Am I stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get this paperwork here just to show you?
For anything in the vehicle.
I got paperwork here. I want to show you some paperwork.
You're not reaching for anything in the vehicle.
I'm reaching for this paperwork. That's all I'm reaching for, man. Settle down.
Been down this road before several times. I'm telling you.
Okay, what is it that you think that I'm wrong about what I'm saying?
I need a driver's license and a proof of insurance.
Listen, just hear me out. This is. So, can I talk?
Because I know what you're showing me. I've been
Okay, what is it that I'm wrong about? What am I getting?
You're going to try and show me some excerpts from some case law that's not correct. So here's the deal.
It's not what I'm showing you. That's not what I'm.
Driver's license and a proof of insurance.
That's not what I'm showing you.
Driver's license and a proof of
I'm literally showing you what the definition of driver means. It means one employed. I am not employed. I'm not for hire. I have it posted right here. Not for hire.
That's the definition of a driver from the second edition of Black's Law Dictionary, you idiot. I think we're currently on the 11th edition. Also, you're taking the word employed to mean you're getting paid or working, when the word employed can mean, and this is according to Black's Law, the dictionary you hold in such high regard, as the act of doing something. However, seeing as we're in Texas, that's the only definition that counts here, and they define it as an operator as used in reference to a vehicle, a person who drives or has physical control of a vehicle.
No, I'm not refusing. I just want to talk casually with you. If we have to go down this road, we'll do it your way. Can we at least just...
Your driver's license, proof of insurance.
Sir, Please just give me a minute.
Getting off on the wrong foot with this, you're going to walk yourself into a resisting arrest charge.
Dude, I'm already got a court case. I'm dealing with this.
Driver's license proof.
I already have a court date. I'm dealing with the same thing.
Yeah, and that's not something to brag about. In fact, it should be a red flag to you, but no, everyone else is wrong and you're right.
Driver's license proof insurance.
I am not driving. I am traveling.
Driver's license proof insurance.
I am not employed.
Driver's license proof
It says employed right here. Coach, carriage, wagon, other vehicle, horse, animals.
Incorrect. That's not per. That is not per the Texas code for the definition for Texas.
What code book are you using?
It's called the Texas Transportation Code.
Right here. Look at 502. Can you bring your book?
I'm telling you, driver's license and insurance now.
No, I'm just saying. Look, you got this. This is the Texas. Man, hear me out, dude. Seriously, come on, man. Like you're being,
Driver's license proof insurance.
dude.
Again, with this code, he's basically saying the Texas Transportation Code applies to me, but only when I think this particular code applies to my situation. Then I'm going to ignore the codes that say I need a license and insurance because I read something online that I like, which is the very definition of cherry picking.
Look. It says here.
Okay.
Dude, let me talk, man. You're not letting me talk. Why are you not letting me talk?
Because I don't have to let you talk when I've told you what I pulled you over for.
For what? You act like I did a crime. What crime did I commit?
You don't have a license plate.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Texas says it is.
For what you have jurisdiction over, it is.
Jurisdiction over you right now. You're driving through my city and you don't have a license plate on your vehicle.
Dude, you don't own the road.
You're driving on a public roadway in the state of Texas.
Okay.
Okay. You have.
I'm not driving though. I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
I'm telling you.
Legal definition
Here's
is.
the deal. What you're going to walk yourself into right now, I've been through this. You're going to walk yourself into going to jail.
But why?
You're refusing to give me your identification.
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you are. Have you provided it to me?
Why would I provide anything? Don't I have right? I mean, you got me arrested right now, right?
8:15 is en route, not 8:32.
Can you send a supervisor?
I am supervisor.
You are the supervisor? So you don't got any other body over you?
No, my chief, she's at home. She's asleep.
So you're the only one I can deal with right now.
You're going to go to jail if you don't produce something. I'm telling you, point blank.
But isn't the state law that I just have to give you a name?
No, you got to give me name, date of birth, or you got to give me a driver's license.
But I don't have to provide a physical document where I can just verbalize to you?
Name and date of birth, to where I can run you. Okay? Or we're not going to do it. You're going to get a citation. If you don't sign the citation, then you're going to go to jail.
I know, man, but it's like, dude, this stuff takes up so much of my time. I'm already doing this with another county. I'm in Liberty County now doing the same thing. I got the paperwork right here.
That's fine.
Stop blaming other people for your own poor life choices. You made the conscious decision to double down on this sovereign citizen BS after what I assume was a previous attempt in Liberty City to drive illegally. Maybe you should blame the people who sold you this crap in the first place instead of crying to cops who are simply enforcing state laws. But I know that's too much to ask, so what other nonsense have you got?
Driver's license.
So do you think we don't have a right to travel? Is that...
Driver's license, proof of insurance. Point blank.
I don't have insurance.
Then the vehicle's coming with me.
Come on, dude. You really gonna do this to me like this?
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
I don't have insurance. I don't have insurance.
Then the vehicle comes.
So you're basically telling me you're gonna impound my car.
You have to have insurance. 100%.
Dude, that's not right, man.
Oh, so insurance isn't right, but making your victim sue you to get justice would be. I mean, that's got to be one of the shittiest things to come out of a sovereign citizen's mouth, ever. And he's proud of it. It reminds me of the time this guy mocked his victim for being a victim. I know I keep promoting this video, but it really was an eye-opener.
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
I don't have proof of insurance. I don't have insurance.
With me.
Dude, come on, man. This is the only car I got.
I didn't ask for you to drive without insurance.
Dude, do you pay for my insurance?
Do you have a job?
No, I don't.
Then that's not my problem, buddy.
Okay. Is it though? I mean, I'm not saying it's your problem, but the fact...
Here's the deal.
Yeah, because blaming the cop who pulled you over for not having insurance would be a really stupid thing to do. Almost as stupid as believing people on the internet who tell you the law doesn't have to apply to you as long as you say certain words in the right order or change the meaning of them altogether to fit your worldview.
The fact...
Here's the deal. You're going to come out the vehicle now. If you don't, you're going to jail. You don't have insurance on the vehicle. You don't verbally told me that. The vehicle comes with me.
Dude, come on, man.
100%.
So what's the best way we could do this? For you to, like, not do this to me?
Hey, this is a said and done ordeal now, dude.
What do you mean?
Come out of the vehicle.
So what, you gonna take me to jail now?
I'm towing the vehicle. You done told me it doesn't have insurance. And you don't have a license plate.
I mean, I got this. Non-commercial use. I'm not getting paid.
Doesn't matter. I don't know what YouTube lawyer you've been watching, what TikTok lawyer you've been watching, but you've been steered wrong, buddy. I'm telling you, you could walk yourself into another charge.
Well, I don't want to walk myself into nothing, man.
You're not being smart about this at all, dude. I'm telling you.
But
after 10 years of doing this, I've dealt with numerous of
So
y'all.
so none of this is right. I mean, this here. Have you read this?
I have read the Texas Transportation Code, what it says about a driver. You're operating this vehicle right now, which you are driving this vehicle on the public roadway.
Okay, that line about learning the law from YouTube and TikTok was gold, especially because he didn't deny it, make of that what you will. Also, doubling, tripling, and now quadrupling down on an outdated definition of the word driver, like you're about to do, shows that soft sits will just carry on spinning in circles like a dog chasing their own tail.
Can you please just tell me what it says here? It says employed. I'm not employed. Please? Dude, I don't... What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm not trying to have a fight with you, man.
604-815.
I mean, do you want me to just give you a license?
What's your 20, man? So you got one full in sovereign citizen stuff on.
It's not I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, not a sovereign citizen, but we know the old saying, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then guess what? It's probably a duck. You are the very definition of the word sovereign citizen.
I'm done. I'm trying to just be honest with you, my understanding of the law. It says one employed and conducted. And I look up, what does employed mean?
Here's the deal.
It says employed.
Here's the deal.
Contractor. What does contractor mean? Somebody who is under contract for payment. I'm not getting paid.
That is incorrect.
None of this is right.
Here's the deal. Open the door, get out.
I don't want to do that. I feel safe right here. I don't feel... Dude, you're coming at me hostile. I don't know what you're going to do.
Open the door and get
Dude, you're freaking me out. I don't want to go outside. I'm safe in here. I'm not safe with you.
Dude, that cop could have ripped you out of your vehicle in the first 5 minutes, but he let you spout your soft-sit nonsense for what feels like an hour. So this story about you being afraid now is laughable. And speaking of feeling unsafe, Texas road users aren't very safe with your uninsured and uninspected vehicle on the road.
And with that, we will leave that to a close. Come back for the evening. We'll pick it up and then have one more here on From Day One.